So, did she call you yesterday, or did you just find out about this little malfunction when you came in this morning and sat down?
I received a call yesterday.
What did she say when she called?
Worst back pain ever.
She said that.
I found out the details this morning.
Hang on just a second. If you're going to giggle, you have to lean.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
So
didn't
she
share the
called
details.
you. You guys are. This is the most amazing story. So she calls you yesterday, and she says, "I've never been in such agony."
That's correct.
Were there tears?
Not that I know of.
Oh, she's so brave, though. So she comes in this morning, and she's got, like, making Popeye noises. And she sits down in the chair and talks about how bad her back is. And then you come in about, what, 6:45 or so?
6:45.
And she starts talking about how bad her back is.
That's right.
And she says, finally, "I've got a theory
That's right.
about how I hurt my back."
She sure did.
Would you like to share with
Let him
everyone
do it. Whatever.
her theory about how she messed her back up? You guys, listen to this now. This is an Olympic competitor's chiropractor talking, and this is what she told him.
I must admit, I do like this one. I hear different things throughout the day. But
Never heard this?
Never heard this.
Oh.
She leans back and says, "What I think it was my pedicure."
That's exactly. I'm not joking.
Nobody's told you that before?
Never.
So Kendrick Ferris, Olympic competitor. All of the athletes that you treat on I would say 2-3 times weekly basis.
Sure.
They've never come into the office. You've never gone, and they've just been tore up. You go, "Dude, you look horrible. What happened?" And they looked up and said, "Pedicure." That's never happened?
Never happened. I've heard, Kendrick with the 500 pounds above his head. I've heard of that one.
We're
Yeah.
coming to that.
Moving fridges
So
and
she's
stuff like that.
talking
Yeah.
about, she said, when I went to get the pedicure, and, they've got that real comfy,
Cushy leather chairs.
cushy leather chair. Mm-hmm. And I think when I lifted my feet up, I may have done something to my back. Now, here's my first question. Is that possible?
It is possible. Heavy toes. Heavy toes.
Heavy toes.
So then we start
don't
talking
make fun
about
of my toes.
So then we start talking about U.S. Olympic weightlifter, the guy you work with, Kendrick Ferris. You're getting ready to go to the Olympics. And Erin says, "Well, what competitions, what events will he be in?" He'll be competing in 2 events.
That's right. The clean and jerk and the snatch.
And I said, "Do you know how the snatch works?" And Erin says, "Not really." I said, "That's the one where
Okay.
he bends over, grabs like how much? About
A little over 5, actually.
500 plus pounds.
Are you serious?
Now, that's not the one. The clean and jerk is where he comes to the chin.
Okay.
And then up.
Up, okay.
The snatch is where he just literally kind of jumps and throws
Arms straight out.
up over his head.
Oh, my.
Now,
That's like lifting 4 of you.
you figure between the lifting,
Yeah.
the motion, the stress, the force, the little jump, and the effort of lifting 500. There is force on his back.
Oh.
What would you think? 7, 8,
Yeah, that's about right.
maybe 800 or 900 pounds?
Ooh. What do you do for him? Can you do things before and after and during, I guess, huh?
I keep him away from pedicures.
That was going to be my point.
Oh, God.
This is a man who deals with Olympic athletes on a daily basis. And you tell him,
My toes are prettier than his. Can we be serious for a minute, please?
no. Man needs a little stress relief.
Yeah, I know.
How much more stress relief could there be? Yes, please.
Okay, you're going to be working with him the whole time he's there. When is he competing, and when's D-Day for him?
August the 3rd. It'll be 1 o'clock p.m. here, 7 o'clock in London
Oh,
on
okay.
August the 3rd.
So that's
a
prime
Friday.
time almost.
Prime
Now, the question that I had, and you answered it, Erin said, how close will you be to all this? Will you as his...
One of his
feel a lot-
trainers, I guess?
Trainers, chiropractors. You are down in what I call the Bella Caroli chair. You are right next to the action and everything. How much work are you allowed to do on an Olympic athlete during the event?
That's a great question. It's really up to him because, like we were talking earlier, it's about the psychological issues that go into the Olympian's head. So if he feels that something's out, I'll adjust it. If he doesn't, I'll leave him alone.
Now, does he have any weird superstitions like, you can't touch me before 5 minutes before I. Does he have some
Pretty
little
much. I
freaky
mean,
things?
he puts his music in. You don't touch him when his music earbuds is in the ear. I'll leave him alone. So that's basically it. When I
Okay.
see
Because
the earbuds
basically
in the ear,
at
I'm
that
like,
Because he
level.
could squash you like a bug, right?
oh, real easy.
He's how tall?
He's about 5'8", but I look up to him. I'm taller, but I look up to
And
him.
how much does he weigh?
He's about 86 kilograms, so he's a 187.
And his body
Serious?
fat percentage is
Wait a
Around
minute.
6 or 7.
7%. Yeah.
Wait a minute. A 186-pound guy is going to lift 500 pounds?
Can you believe that?
That's not physically possible.
Neither is hurting your back during a pedicure.
This is the best
But
day.
it happens.
This is the best.
Oh, God.
This is the best day of my.
Oh,
You know
man.
what? If pedicure was an Olympic event,
I would win it.